Turn on the torch, light up the flame, time to melt some glass, my friends. There you are, here I am to explain, to teach, and create again. Well, the last couple of videos that I've done I'm really excited about where they're going, and I'm also happy that I'm over 900 subscribers. Yay! Almost 920. So I'm getting there, close to 1,000, which is a different realm entirely with subscribers with YouTube, but that's a different story. This is one of the things that that everybody's really excited about. I got a lot more clicks or views on this one in the shortest amount of time than I have anything else that I've put up ever, I think. I will put the link to the description on that below. And what I decided to do, I had some friends over the other day, actually missionaries for the Mormon Church. They come over from time to time. We get a chance to chat, and I let them sit down and try to melt a little bit, and gives them a chance to get away from a little bit of what they're doing, and helps them become more creative and inspiring at times. And anyway, one of them, after a little bit of nudging in the right direction, and he did most of the work, I'll tell you that, but I put the two pieces together, but he did most of the work to the two pieces. I'm going to do exactly, well, not exactly, but I'm going to do the same thing that he wanted to make, which is Thor's hammer. And I really liked Thor even from the time when I was a kid, reading the comic books and stuff like that. It has been in my life for a very long time, but due to my dyslexia, I always called the hammer Modular, just out of something to name it, but it was actually Milmir or something like that. If you know the correct pronunciation, I'd like to hear it. I'm not sure. But anyway, and today we are going to do Thor's hammer. It's pretty simple, and it's not going to be very big. It's going to be about, half an inch, maybe an inch, three-quarters of an inch at the most in height and size. First of all, you take and round in. This is going to be the hammer part, and the hammer is just going to be basically a rectangular oblong box, solid cube, I guess you could say, but it's not a cube, it's a oblong, rectangular in shape, and you're basically putting down four sides. I'm pretty sure, yeah, you can see that in the video. Okay, heat it up a little bit more, and I'm going to flatten it more width-wise, as you can see. And there's a lengthwise to it. I mean, the length is a little bit wider, but that's okay. That's what I wanted, okay? Now press that in. And there's one head to the hammer. See there? Simple and effective. Now I take and put a cold weld on the other end of this guy. There's a little bit of glass crud on the end of that piece of rod, or bunte. So I'm going to pull that off. There we go. Cold weld. Touch. And now I'm going to put the other head on the hammer. Again, it's not going to be very big. It's just a nice size one. Something simple. Now, if you've seen me do my icicles, the next part of this, the handle to the hammer is basically that. with a twist. And literally there is a twist in the handle, but this is the other twist. Instead of just clear, which you can do it in clear if you like, but I added colored rod and twisted to give it that grip look handle, you know, the weave or whatever. I'll let that set right there. Stay. Now, this is what I'm talking about, and you can use whatever color you like for the complementary color to the handle. But I just got this green or blue exotic that I have sitting here, so I will just use it. And basically, it's not going to be very long and very big, but I'll go ahead and that's about 3/8, closer to a half, I don't know. And all you're doing is heating and lining. Now I also want you to notice that I'm not just, you can if you want to, where you just heat and line like that. But a lot of times when I'm working the glass, two hands are working together. And so that one can stay in the flame a little bit longer than the other, I actually do this. Watch, I'm pushing that rod in my left hand up and almost keeping the rod in the right hand stationary. In other words, let your two hands learn to work together. Not instead of making a right angle like this, with one hand, you can make the same right angle using less effort with both hands. Just takes a little bit of coordination, but what isn't walking and chewing gum, right? Here we go. Now what I'm going to do is basically heat and pull this and twist at the same time. And this will make the grip to the handle. Okay. I'm going to narrow this down where I'm going to weld it or seal it to the actual hammer itself. About right there is good. And I'm also going to go ahead and finish off this handle. Put a cold weld there for right now. Finish off this handle. And it's not going to be very much longer, just a little bit maybe. And loop those around into a nice little dealie. There you go. Oh, and another thing, when you're pulling two pieces of glass together, apart like this, and if you do sort of like a DQ swirl right there in the flame, no little spiky dealy thingies going on, and good thing to practice. Okay, I heated it up and flattened the bottom of that, and there you go. You've got basically the handle to this hammer. It might be a little long, but I'm going to leave it like that. That's the thing about, you'll figure it out. Whether you like a good length or a different length, you just have a feel for it eventually. Anyway, now I'm going to go ahead and put the loop handle on the end, and that will also be the bail to the, because it could be a pendant if you wanted it to be, or just sit down somewhere, your choice. And of course my bails go out. Sort of make sort of a question mark deal, then heat it up in the middle and let it slump down, and sometimes I help it along. And there you go. Now I'll take a graphite rod. I had a little short one and I added it to some glass so that it makes a good insulator so it doesn't burn your fingers, because carbon or graphite is a good conductor of heat. Glass isn't, but carbon is. So if you hold it that long for a short, or even for a short amount of time, that heat just goes right up that piece. It's like, woo! So putting it, either having a very long handle or putting a insulated handle like that, glass. Okay, I'm going to put a cold weld here again. I should probably just do it with the tongs, but I didn't have them handy at the moment, so we'll do that. Now, Warm that in. You know, if you have your oven going, you could also have put that in the oven and set it aside until later. But warm that in. That's about a good temp. And what I want to do is go right here in the middle and probably a single flame. Go right there in the middle where I want to heat it up, and also I want to heat up the two pieces together. That orange to orange glow is the best you can do. There you go. Now I want it to come off on the hammer. Of course it came off on the handle, but that's okay. I'll put a gripper on there and put the grips on there this time. I'll look for him. Whistle. Here you go. Clamp it down. Oh, that even came off, so that was interesting. And you have Thor's hammer. Thanks for watching. Carpe Vitro. Oh yeah, click like, click subscribe, share, tell a woman, telephone, telegraph, no, telegraph, telephone, tell a woman. There you go. I got it right next time. Thank you, and enjoy your day.